What does "would he had blotted 1,000" mean? I come across this passage in Bill Bryson's book, Shakespeare. His mind and hand went together. They, John Hemmings and Henry Condell, wrote in the introduction to the first folio, and what he thought he uttered with that easiness that we have scarce received from him a blot in his papers. To which Ben Jonson famously replied in exasperation, "Would he had blotted 1,000." I do not quite get the meaning of this exasperation.
Ben Jonson's contemporaries seem not to have understood it either. And here is Ben Jonson's own explanation. I remember, the players have often mentioned it as an honor to Shakespeare, that in his writing, whatsoever he penned, he never blotted outline. My answer hath been, would he had blotted 1,000. Which they thought a malevolent speech. I had not told posterity this, but for their ignorance, who choose that circumstance to commend their friend by, wherein he most faulted. And to justify mine own candor, for I love the man, and do honor his memory, on this side idolatry, as much as any he was, indeed, honest, and of an open and free nature, had an excellent fancy, brave notions, and gentle expressions, wherein he flowed with that facility, that sometime it was necessary he should be stopped suff laminandus erat, as Augustus said of Hatirius. His wit was in his own power, would the rule of it had been so too. Many times he fell into those things, could not escape laughter, as when he said in the person of Caesar, one speaking to him, "Caesar, thou dost me wrong." He replied, "Caesar did never wrong, but with just cause," and such like, which were ridiculous. But he redeemed his vices, with his virtues. There was ever more in him to be praised, than to be pardoned. Ben Jonson's point being, as this blog explains, that if he wrote as well as he did without revising his work, just think how much better he would have written if he had revised it.